Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about having an Aquarius Sun and Capricorn Mercury in a natal chart, and I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. What I'm talking about is having that Sun-Mercury combination in your chart, having an Aquarius Sun and Capricorn Mercury in your natal chart. First off, the basic character, which is the Sun. In this case, the Sun being an Aquarius can be very unorthodox, non-conforming, altruistic, selfless, considerate, unobtrusive, and ingenious even. Now, on the communication side of things, which is Mercury, Mercury being in Capricorn, the thinking can be disciplined, the communication can be disciplined, structured, consistent, serious, planned, and regimented. Um, Now, the Sun in astrology is connected with our basic wants, and the Aquarius Sun wants to attain goals and aspirations. Um, Mercury in Capricorn may often talk about matters pertaining to their career, their ambitions, um, stature in life, responsibilities. Now you have the true self, which is the Sun. In this case, the Sun being an Aquarius, can be innovative, unorthodox, and eccentric. And the thinking, which is Mercury, Mercury being a Capricorn, can be a little more cynical, um, introspective, premeditative, and pessimistic. Now, the thing what makes this combination interesting is that you have the Aquarius Sun, the basic fundamental character that can be orthodox and innovative, ingenious, but the thing about it is having the Capricorn Mercury, the person may be a little bit more conventional in terms of their thinking, more orthodox in their thinking than the typical Aquarius Sun. There may not be as much originality in terms of thinking than the typical Aquarius Sun person. Now, the thing about this is, as far as this combination, how it may go, how this energy may integrate, well, the fundamental character, which is the Sun, in this case, the Sun being an Aquarius again, can be innovative, ingenious, futuristic. But you have, the person may be more conservative again and orthodox, which is Capricorn, in thinking, which is Mercury. And the thing about this is, as far as this combination may go as well, the person may have a number of come up with original business solutions and ideas. Um, this is when, in this case, when you have the Aquarius Sun and Capricorn Mercury, naturally Mercury is posited before the Sun, and with Mercury positioned before the Sun, the thinking can be more premeditated, and the person may often think, which is Mercury, prior to acting, which is the Sun. And this may shine the light, so to speak, shine the light being the Sun, on communication, which is Mercury ability, if it is a conjunction aspect with each other. Conjunction in astrology is 0 degrees. I use a 10-degree orb if at least one personal planet is involved. In this case, of course, you have two personal planets involved, the Sun and Mercury. Let's say, for example, if the Aquarius Sun is at 4 degrees and the Capricorn Mercury is at 28 degrees, that would form a conjunction aspect. Now, there's some astrologers and astrology enthusiasts out there that don't believe in out-of-sign aspects. I believe they exist. They're valid. There is, I can illustrate through this example that they are true, that they do exist, they are valid. Now let's take, this example again: the Aquarius Sun at 4 degrees and the Capricorn Mercury at 28 degrees. That's a 6-degree disparity between the Sun and Mercury. Now, they're in different signs, but they're still in close proximity with each other. Still friction exists, I would say, between the two planets. So I do see this as still a valid aspect, even though they're in different signs. Now, and I apply this as well with the other major aspects in astrology: the sextile, the trine, the square, and the opposition. I include the inconjunct aspect in it. Some people don't believe the inconjunct is major. They see it as a minor aspect, but I see it as a major one. And going back to the the conjunction aspect, when you have the Sun conjunct Mercury in your chart, it may give mathematical skills and ability, and also retentive memory. And when you have with Capricorn Mercury, it could be where the person has, is proficient in math, which is connected, could be connected with something Capricorn related, such as carpentry or information technology, as some examples, or accounting. Now, the Sun in astrology is associated with the biological father and children. So having an Aquarius Sun, person's biological father, and at least one child if applicable, maybe an Aquarius Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or embody those characteristics. Now, Mercury is associated with siblings, cousins, and neighbors. So having a Capricorn Mercury, the person may have a number of siblings, cousins, neighbors that have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or embody those traits. And it's also about the perception of these people. So having an Aquarius Sun, the person may perceive the biological father and at least one child if applicable as being ingenious, selfless, considerate, altruistic, unobtrusive, innovative, but at the same time may perceive those people as being rebellious, overly non-conforming, maybe bizarre, unusual, unpredictable, overly spontaneous, as some examples. Now, with the Capricorn Mercury, the person may perceive a number of siblings, cousins, and neighbors as people that are consistent, disciplined, structured, serious, business savvy, premeditative, but may also see those people as being overly negative, pessimistic, cynical, cold, callous, despondent, and melancholy as well. Now, having this combination with the Aquarius Sun and Capricorn Mercury, I could say it could be a good combination for doing something connected with information technology, since Aquarius is associated with computers, and you have Capricorn has a connection, I would say, with information technology. This is a combination which you have both of those signs having a connection with information technology, and it's also you have a good balance between the Aquarius Sun, which can be unpredictable and spontaneous, and the Capricorn Mercury, the thinking is very planned and can be premeditated. The Sun in astrology is connected with our actions. So, Aquarius Sun, the actions may often be ones of connected with altruism, selflessness, goodwill, humanitarianism may be unpredictable as well. And maybe also too, when you have the Capricorn Mercury is associated with short journeys, so it shows that short journeys may be very premeditative, planned, consistent. The person may take their short trips more seriously than many other people. So those are some ways this could manifest and pan out. And having Aquarius Sun, again, the basic fundamental character, such that could be very amiable and friendly, and likes to be that universal friend. But the thing about it is, having a Capricorn Mercury, the person may still have to guard against being overly despondent or dejected, or becoming depressed. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.